If there were such a thing as a utopia, it would be safe to say that America is not it, but we sure strive to be. We know that people are being treated like animals on the inside of many prisons, but it's justified because we think it's making our country a better place. And to some extent, it is. But to a much larger extent, we're imprisoning certain people on the basis of gender and race and keeping them there for an unjust amount of time. This is what's called a public secret, or an irresolvable internal contradiction between inside and outside, power and knowledge. Public Secrets is an interactive game designed around the testimonials of people incarcerated in the California state prison system. Its content is centered around the war on drugs, the criminal justice system, and the prison industrial complex. From literal recordings from actual prisoners, you will be taken inside the world of the prison system, the gender bias, the manipulative prison guards, the lack of privacy, and the horrible living arrangements. An abundance of women have been convicted and serving decades-long sentences because of petty drug possession, and, on occasion, they're serving longer than men. Even more concerning accounts discuss how women are serving life sentences after defending themselves from abusive men after spending months trying to have their abusers charged. It's something akin to a waking nightmare. Through this game, we open our eyes and our ears to a new world. The structure of the game is somewhat free-roaming. Hovering over the sidebar on the left will open up a drop-down menu. Each drop-down option has a name polarized by its opposite. Quotes from the testimonials appear and disappear. Your job is to click on them, beginning a soundbite from an interview. There are a number of interviews discussing what it's like living in prison. In Jania Scott's case, for example, she was denied her diabetes medication after a faulty test concluded she didn't have diabetes.
So the test came back 106 on my sugar level, so that means I'm not a diabetic, okay? But since I threw up this liquid syrup, it wouldn't have came back accurate anyways. They got to stop giving my medication. No more insulin, no more glyphosate. Giving them the benefit of the doubt a whole month here. They haven't given me no diabetic medication.
To go along with the duality between the inside and the outside, the game itself is only black and white. The inside is black and the outside is white. Each menu option comes with a different quote, flushed with a series of white geometric shapes. Both the black and the white have a gray texture to them as well. The quotes from the testimonials are in different sizes and form different shapes. Some words are also bigger than others. It boggles the mind that in this century, people are still being restricted of their human rights.
We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending.
Through listening to these testimonials, I am finally hearing these women's stories in their own words, which is metaphorically liberating because it feels as though a change is being made. Modularity, or independent elements coming together to form another piece of media, is used in abundance in Public Secrets. The black and white geometric shapes come together to symbolize 2 opposing ideas, the inside and the outside, the right and the wrong. The game is also modular in the sense that the interface is made up of home pages with layered drop-down menus and audio to play. Ian Bogos discussed how video games can help us empathize with people we wouldn't otherwise be aware were struggling. As a user, you feel devastated about the blatant disregard for the human condition. You're angry that these people may never see their children again, and you feel a sudden urge to do something about it. Public Secrets challenges the user to dive into a series of truths that they, in their heart, already knew. The stereotypical appearance we hold deep inside ourselves of criminals is that they are inherently dangerous and should be dealt with in the most inhumane of ways. However, if we put ourselves in their positions, we realize that maybe the metaphorical game isn't always fair to every person. And the sooner we admit that, the sooner we can begin to move forward.